Sankofa Digital Literacy Program, funded by the Government of Canada's New Horizon for Seniors Program.
So today we are going to learn typing skills. Typing skills are so important when you're at a computer. It's really great to know your computer and your keyboard very well. Another important thing to mention is good posture while you're typing, and good posture in general when you're sitting at your desk or using your computer. It's really important to make sure that you are at a 90-degree angle, your arms are at a 90-degree angle and parallel to your legs that are also at a 90-degree angle. Issues that can occur when you're slouching at your desk could be neck and back problems, eye strain, and headaches. So it's important to make sure that you're following through and that you have good posture when you're at your computer. Proper placement on the keyboard is the most important when you're learning how to type. Make sure to put your pinky fingers on the semicolon and the A, and then lay all other fingers down. A, S, D, F on the left hand, semicolon, L, K, J on the right hand, with both thumbs hovering over the space bar. You can look at your keyboard and you'll see that there are two raised dots or lines on the J and the F. This indicates that you will place your index fingers on the F and the J with all fingers laying down and the two thumbs hovering over the space bar. This is the proper positioning when you begin to learn to type. Here you can see perfect placement of fingers on the keyboard. This is what you would like to practice in order to learn how to use the keyboard effectively. You will notice on the keyboard, as you lay down your fingers, it is color-coded. This means that for the A in the pinky position, the blue tiles or the blue keys are the keys that you type with on your pinky finger. So what we're going to do is go into our Google Chrome and we're going to look up typing games. We'll go to the first one, learning to type, typing.com. This one is really quite good. So my kids also use this to practice at school. Please keep in mind that at the top corner, you'll see it is in American English. So it's the United States version, which means that some words that you try and spell may be incorrect because it is a USA version. Let's change it to UK English. And the keyboard can be just the United States standard, which is what we're going to use. There's a few things that you can do, lessons, tests. You can test your words per minute, WPM, and go to your games. I like the games. You can also sign in with your Google, which is very handy. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to Z-Type, or in America, Z-Type. All right, here we are. So it just says new game. And then I will begin typing. But you can see here, it's little quick games to get you used to the letters on your keyboard. So the key here when you're using a keyboard is to avoid looking at the keyboard, and you want to get to a place where you're confident enough to type, whereby you don't have to look down at the keyboard when you're typing. But you can see the gist of this game. It's really quite fun when you get the hang of it. Okay, so next we'll go to tests. I've already done a test. It's shown me my tracking. Now I'm going to choose a new test and I'm going to start this test again. Forgive me, I'm under, we'll see how I do. So as soon as you start typing, the timer will begin up in the top corner. You won't really have time to look at that anyway, unless you are a fabulous typer already. So you just start typing and it's going to just log that in for you. So as you're typing along, you are still trying to make sure that you are looking at the computer screen rather than looking at the keyboard. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to close that out. It says I have a typing speed of 55 words per minute with 100% accuracy. Excellent news. You can also do this. If you're not fond of typing, you will probably test very low, but all it is practice, 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 learning your keyboard. And as you learn your keyboard, you will get more acquainted with those letters, numbers, and symbols, and then typing will become very easy for you. It does take some practice. So again, you can always come back to your games, and you can choose any game from here, and they're all very useful, and they all have their own technique, but they're all to a better end, and that is your fingers have mind memory. So your fingers over time will begin to remember where the letters are on the keyboard. So they have like a muscle memory that's connected to the brain that will help you to find your keys. And all it is practice over time. All right, so your next task is to follow through with some of these games. And then I'd like you to test yourself and submit your test scores with the 1 minute test. So just with the 1 minute test, let's see where you're at first. And then as you go along through the course, you can test again and let's see if you've improved. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for joining Ashley today. We hope you gained some more knowledge and you feel more confident. If you have found this on YouTube and you want to learn more about the Sankofa Digital Literacy, click on our website link at the top of our page. As always, make sure you click comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.